Good evening. I'm Gabriel Traps, your senior class president. On behalf of the class of 2021, I'd like to welcome to you our commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing while Jamie Villalobos performs the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
At this time, I would like to ask you to please join me and the class of 2021 in a moment of silence as we remember those students who are not here with us tonight. You may now be seated. Good evening. Tonight we have come together to recognize the 128th graduating class of Tulare Union High School, the class of 2021. It has been a unique year, and although we were faced with constant uncertainty, ever-changing expectations, and different learning environments, you did it. Nothing in life is certain, and your ability to not only survive but excel in the midst of a global pandemic is just one example of the perseverance that each of you has demonstrated and a true indication of the success that we expect to see in years to come from the class of 2021. I would like to welcome to tonight's graduation ceremony members of the Tulare Joint Union High School District Board of Education, Mrs. Laura Fonseca, Mr. Craig Hamilton, Mrs. Kathy Medeiros, and Mrs. Kelly Nicholson. Our superintendent, Mr. Tony Rodriguez, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Dr. Barbara Aricio, Assistant Superintendent of Student Services and Special Programs, Tammy Aldaco, and our Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum, Technology, and Assessment, and soon-to-be Superintendent, Dr. Lucy Van Syak. I would also like to recognize two staff members who will be retiring this year, Mr. Greg Knight and Mrs. Jenny Daniels. Together, these two individuals represent 56 years of outstanding service at Tulare Union High School. We appreciate each of you and all you have done for our students, our school, and our community. We also have an additional retiree that I would like to recognize, our current superintendent, Mr. Tony Rodriguez. Tony, could you please come up? Although Tony is finishing his career working at our district office, He was a Redskin for 17 years and has a total of 31 years of service in our district. Thank you for all you have done, and know that you will always be a member of our tribe family. Thank you. Our first commencement speaker this evening is Emily Irving.
This has definitely been a difficult year for us all, and we're beyond grateful that we're able to gather here tonight to celebrate our graduation. COVID-19 has affected our lives tremendously, brought us together as a community, and has taught us the true meaning of grit. The definition of grit was best explained by Michelle Obama when she said, "When something doesn't go your way, you've just got to adjust. You've got to dig deep and work like crazy. And that's when you'll find out what you're really made of." 2020 to 2021 was a period of change and adjustment for us all. I want to take the time to acknowledge those who had to dig deep and who did not give up. Many of us had to not only adjust to online school, but also had new family responsibilities we had to take on. Many of us had to help take care of our brothers and sisters because our parents are essential workers and did not have the option to be home. Many of us also had to take on jobs of our own to help out with the financial stress brought on by COVID. This graduating class would like to thank those who are essential workers in our community, who continue to work every day and work long hours to support us through this pandemic. We would like to thank all the teachers and staff who are able to adjust to the new procedures and curriculum to help us succeed and to be able to graduate. Thank you for encouraging us to keep on digging. And lastly, I want to congratulate all the students who had grit and were able to push through the boundaries brought on by COVID. This year has taught us all about resilience, grit, and perseverance. I believe we will be the generation to not give up, but bring positive change for the betterment of humanity. Thank you.
I forgot mine too. Our second commencement speaker is Jamie Villalobos.
Yes, class of 2021, we did it. We've made it to the moment we've all been waiting for, an in-person graduation. We've just completed a long chapter of our lives, a moment I know we've been thinking about since freshman year. If you go back to 4 years ago, we would have never predicted that our senior year would be half a school on computers at home, then to wearing masks on campus. Even though COVID cut our junior year short and kept us home half of our senior year, that didn't stop us from having fun and participating in activities throughout this year. From taking pictures and having dress-up days at home, to winning the bell game and getting the bell back, to finally having this graduation. Even though we just finished an important part of our lives, our moments and memories have not ended yet. We still have time to create new memories and moments with the time we still have ahead of us. Let us continue to live our lives however we want to, even if that means taking it day by day. Even if that means stopping just for 1 second to appreciate the smell of the roses, or even if that means taking a spontaneous road trip. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Tulare Union graduates, I leave you with this. Think of the future and what goals you want to achieve, but don't get lost in the ambition. What I mean by that statement is, as you're working towards your plans and goals for the future, don't overlook the small moments, signs, or chances that might come your way. If you do, there's a chance you might miss the little opportunities that are right in front of you. Thank you.
Our final commencement speaker is Parker Hill.
Throughout the past 4 years, we've been through quite a bit. On the world stage, we've seen a change in presidential power, a mass protest movement, and all that the pandemic has brought. On our smaller stage, here at school, we've had our ups, downs, and everything that falls in between. Hopefully, we've learned some lessons from these experiences. From our ups, we've learned that we are capable of great things, be it our football rivalry wins, the Samsung grant, our cheerleader successes. We've even got new water fountains. In the face of online schooling, we found time to do things that we didn't have the time to during regular school. Think of all the new jobs and hobbies that our peers have taken up. From our downs, our understandings may vary. But know this, we have and can keep on going. It's fair to say that we haven't had a normal high school experience. We've had 3 years to figure out who we want to spend our time around, and another year to figure out what we do when we can't spend our time around these people. So in the face of what could hardly be described as universally positive, we've all found unique ways to overcome what's been an extremely unique couple of years, past year. Change is constant, even if it's been accelerated recently. And this next year, many of us are going to go through even more change as we get new jobs and go to new schools. Maybe not. Many of us will keep on running into each other at Starbucks and Denny's. But what's important to take away is that we get to choose what we take away. We determine what we get out of high school, the lessons that we've learned, even if we didn't get to choose everything that happened. Congratulations, fellow graduates, and I wish you the best in the futures that you pursue. Thank you.
Will the senior band members please join the band? As the band members are moving, I would like to call your attention to the back of your graduation program. Over the last few days, Tulare Union High School graduating seniors have been awarded almost $1 million in scholarships and over $500,000 in grants. The names of these scholarships and their recipients are listed on the back of your program. We congratulate the members of the class of 2021 who were selected as recipients, and we thank all of the organizations and the individuals who made these scholarships possible. These scholarships reflect a positive and generous investment in our students, our community, and our country. This evening, the Tribe Band will play At the Crossroads by Robert W. Smith. Mr. Terry Langley, our head counselor, will now announce the class of 2021 valedictorians and salutatorian.
And our students love you too. Thank you. Each year we present 2 prestigious academic awards to seniors who have excelled in their studies and have earned excellent grades in their classes. The first award that was given was the Gold Honor Cord. This was given out at our Seniors Honor Assembly to recognize the top 5% of the senior class. Tonight, we are giving valedictorian medals. These medals are given to students who have had a 4.0 GPA or better by the end of the 8th and final semester of their high school career. Then we give the salutatorian medal is given to the student who has earned the next highest grade point average. Tonight we have 336 students in this class. We have an unprecedented 44 valedictorians out of this class, and that's during a pandemic. This is an amazing class. When I call out your name, please stand and receive your medal. Valedictorian Victor Martinez Ambrose. Valedictorian Gabrielle Traps. Valedictorian Parker Hill. Valedictorian Avril Larios. Valedictorian Octavio Santana. Valedictorian Edward Ong. Valedictorian Jane Bakhta. Valedictorian Vanessa Palacios Carrillo. Valedictorian Mia Reynolds. Valedictorian Alexis Frost. Valedictorian Lisbeth Placencia. Valedictorian Brisa Avila. Valedictorian Itzel Garnica Velasco. Valedictorian Isela Garnica Velasco. Valedictorian Alejandro Sanchez Rubio. Valedictorian Ivy Gaona. Valedictorian Jewel Amaya. Valedictorian Spencer Bear. Valedictorian Leilani Kopi. Valedictorian Nicholas Ellis. Valedictorian Verity Catano. Valedictorian Kimberly Winostro. Valedictorian Mark Gomez. Valedictorian Camden Mattos. Valedictorian Caitlin Volante. Valedictorian Jesus Enriquez. Valedictorian Emilia Mello. Valedictorian Dala Sanchez Velasquez. Valedictorian Brett Hankey. Valedictorian Kelsey Price. Valedictorian Camila Rodriguez. Valedictorian Haley Smoots. Valedictorian Ashlyn Gomez. Valedictorian Tiana Torres. Valedictorian Andrea Nava. Valedictorian Wyatt Cushing. Valedictorian Brooklyn Lemus. Valedictorian Luisa Vicente Juarez. Valedictorian Marianne Robles. Valedictorian Coral Arendt. Valedictorian Johan Medina Sanchez. Valedictorian Vanessa Salinas Villasenor. Valedictorian J-Star Holdridge. And valedictorian Ryden Medeiros. And this year's salutatorian is Emily Irving. Please give another round of applause to these amazing students in this amazing class.
Over the past 4 years, the class of 2021 has produced a proud record of accomplishments and achievements in all areas. In athletics, members of this class have been selected as first team all-league in football, volleyball, men's cross country, women's basketball, men's and women's soccer, wrestling, baseball, softball, men's and women's swimming and diving, men's golf, women's tennis, track and field, both men's and women's. And many of these same athletes have also received all section and all valley honors. And in soccer, Jesse Lytle was the 2021 EYL MVP, and Jesus Enriquez was honored as the EYL MVP for the past 2 years. In softball, Mia Reynolds was also the EYL MVP. Maddie Rodriguez was our EYL singles champion in girls tennis. In track and field, Willie James was the EYL champion in both the 100-meter and the long jump. Juan Zamaripa Romo was the EYL champion in the 300-meter hurdles, and both Willie James and Jordan Guerrero were members of the EYL champion 4x100 relay team. Brissa Allen was the 2019 EYL champion in both long jump and triple jump, and Morgan Hatton was the Central Area high jump champion. And in football, we not only won back-to-back Valley champions, but we also advanced to the state playoffs for 2 years in a row. Members of our cheer team have won 3 Valley championships, competed at the national championships, and won both a national and a world championship. This year, our men's soccer team was selected to compete in the state championships for the first time in school history. Scholar athletes of this class have participated on varsity league championship teams in football, volleyball, men's soccer, men's tennis, and men's golf. Members of this class, as part of the Tribe Band, have consistently received the highest ratings and highest acclaims wherever they have played. As members of the Future Farmers of America, this class has produced 22 state farmers, and we have 18 students who have been four-year completers in our ag department. The hard work of their class in the FFA activities has led to the chapter being recognized as one of the best FFA chapters in the state of California. Our STEM team, consisting of Jayan Bhakta, Victor Martinez Ambris, Mia Reynolds, Alexander Gamboa, Juan Zamaripa Romo, Johan Medina Sanchez, and Edward Ong, finished as one of the top 10 schools in the nation and was the only school in California to be a finalist in the Samson Solve for Tomorrow contest, winning $80,000. As you have already heard, this class has produced 44 valedictorians with a grade point average of a 4.0 or above. This is the highest percentage of valedictorians in the history of Tulare Union High School. The class of 2021 has 136 students who have earned the status of CTE completer, signifying the successful completion of at least 2 consecutive courses, both a beginning and an advanced course, in a specific career technical education pathway. This is the largest number of CTE completers in the history of Tulare Union. This class also has 63 students who, because of high scores on standardized assessments, have met the requirements to receive a California Golden State SIL Merit Diploma. And we have 21 students who have earned the SIL of Biliteracy, which is awarded to those students who have demonstrated proficiency in 2 languages, as evidenced by the successful completion of 4 years of a foreign language course with a B or better and passing an AP exam in the language. They must also earn a 2.0 or better all 4 years of English, along with a score of meeting or exceeding standards on their CASP exam. It is no surprise, with all of these accomplishments, why this class has earned almost $1 million in grants and scholarships. During their 4 years, this class has also contributed to the proud tradition of excellence that Tulare Union High School is known for. These successes also include being recognized as a U.S. News and World Report as a silver medalist when identifying the best high schools in America, having its AVID program recognized as a national certificated program, and more importantly than all of these awards, your character, having received a silver medalist for our HEART program in the areas of positive behavior and support intervention systems. Next year, members of this class have been accepted to colleges and universities throughout California and the United States, including College of the Sequoias, Fresno City College, Reedley College, Porterville College, Long Beach City College, San Joaquin Valley College, UTI, Estes Institute of Cosmetology, Milan Institute of Cosmetology, Savannah College of Art and Design, California Aeronautical University, Tokyo College of Automobile Institute, Sam Tech, Advanced Career Institute, California State Universities at Bakersfield, Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, Fresno, Fullerton, Long Beach, Sacramento, San Bernardino, San Jose, and Stanislaus, the University of California at Berkeley, Davis, Los Angeles, Merced, San Diego, and Santa Barbara, Arizona State University, Biola University, Cal Baptist University, Clark Atlanta University, Colorado State University, Eastern Washington University, Fayetteville State University, Fresno Pacific University, Hope International University, Jackson State University, Maryland University, New York Film Academy, Oklahoma Baptist University, Purdue University, Sterling College, University of Antelope Valley, University of Oregon, University of the Pacific, Utah State, Vanguard University, and William Jessup University. Other members of this class have chosen to join the United States Armed Forces, including the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, National Guard, and Coast Guard, and others have selected to immediately begin their work career. Graduates, your accomplishments over the past 4 years have been exceptional. As you move on with your journey, please be sure to recognize those who have helped you along the way. Your parents, your teachers, relatives, and friends. Whatever course you choose, whatever career you select, remember the long and proud tradition that you are now a part of, and continue to pursue your goals with determination, conscience, compassion, and always displaying tribe heart. The class of 2021 has maintained the long and proud tradition of excellence that is synonymous with Tulare Union High School, while continuing to raise the bar and set even higher standards and expectations for those to follow. Now that you have come to the end of your high school career at Tulare Union, have confidence in knowing your contribution to the legacy of our tribe will persevere for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the Tulare Union High School class of 2021 for the awarding of the diplomas. Honor guards, will you please take your place?
Alejandro Sanchez Rubio,
Ivy Gaona,
Isela Garnica Velasco,
Jewel Amaya,
Itzel Garnica Velasco,
Spencer Bear,
Brisa Avila,
Leilani Kepi,
Lisbeth Placencia,
Nicholas Ellis,
Alexis Frost,
Verity Catano,
Mia Reynolds,
Kimberly Buenrostro,
Vanessa Palacios Carrillo,
Mark Gomez,
Jayan Bakta,
Camden Mattis,
Edward Ong,
Caitlin Volanti,
Octavio Santana,
Jesus Enriquez,
Avril Larios,
Amelia Mello,
Parker Hill,
Dalia Sanchez Velasquez,
Gabrielle Traps,
Brett Hankey,
Victor Martinez Ambries,
Kelsey Price,
Dakota Beard,
Emily Irving,
Isaiah Machado,
Ryden Medeiros,
Faith Cruz,
J. Star Holdridge,
Carolina Philippe,
Vanessa Salinas Villaseñor,
Alexia Rodriguez,
Johan Medina Sanchez,
Mallory Avila,
Curl Aarons,
Jessica Hernandez,
Marianne Robles,
Ivan Paredes,
Eloisa Vicente Juarez,
Angeles Nunez Gaspar,
Brooklyn Lemus,
Jacob Costa,
Wyatt Cushing,
Seth Borba,
Andrea Nava,
Pedro Saldivar,
Tiana Torres,
Jessica Lido,
Ashlyn Gomes,
Kendall McKinney,
Haley Smoots,
Jacqueline Ramirez,
Camila Rodriguez,
Jamie Villalobos,
Ashton Arnold,
Kai Abney,
Giselle Artiega,
Daisy Acuna Murillo,
Raven Avila Aguayo,
Megan Aguayo,
Andrew Avila,
Jeanette Aguilera,
Jasmine Avina,
Brody Akins,
Abel Ayala,
Abran Alcantar Contreras,
Elena Azevedo,
Adam Alcazar,
Dylan Bailey,
Breeza Allen,
Aaron Bales,
Anthony Alva Zuniga,
Michael Bogarin Rodriguez,
Christopher Alvarez,
Luis Banuelos,
Jair Alvazar,
Priscilla Berberina,
Dominic Anaya,
Lindsay Beck,
Emily Anderson,
Simone Bennett,
Stephanie Arend,
Alfonso Basaca,
Blaine Bonilla,
Stephanie Cisneros Campos,
Max Brown,
Damian Cisneros,
Avery Catano,
Samantha Cisneros,
Madison Capella,
Wyatt Clubb,
Jenna Carlson,
Elijah Coelho,
Gabriel Carranza Lopez,
Giovanni Corona Rodriguez,
Anthony Casados,
Maria Coronel Martinez,
Lisbeth Casanova Valdovinos,
Herrera Cortez,
Jesse Casas,
Aredis Cortez,
Coral Castellanos,
Kayla Cortez,
Gianna Castro,
Maya Cortez,
Jahaira Cercado Dianda,
Adan Cuevas,
Emily Chapman,
Jasmine Davalos Chavez,
Jessica Chavez Perez,
Wenceslao de la Paz Orozco,
Bethany Christensen,
Oscar Delgadillo,
Maya Delgado,
Jose Garcia de la Cruz,
Diego Diaz Rua,
Zachary Nathaniel Garcia,
Jasmine Enriquez,
Skylar Gastelum,
Ruth Espino,
Jenna Gatos,
Diego Esqueda,
Madeline Gomes,
Sergio Estrada Lopez,
Carlos Giovanni Gomez,
Billy Evans,
Skylar Gonzalez.
Brianna Flores Beltran.
Luis Gonzalez Granillo.
Mariana Flores.
Fernando Gonzalez Perez.
Alexa Franco.
Juliana Gonzalez Reese.
Delfina Gayton.
Guadalupe Gonzalez.
Jeremiah Gallegos.
Leslie Gonzalez.
Angel Galvez.
Axel Govea.
David Gambaro Piedade.
Adrian Elias Lopez.
Alex Gamboa.
Jesus Hernandez.
Samara Grin.
Giselle Egreda.
Jonathan Grijalva.
Brandon Hubbs.
Jordan Guerrero.
Are you Asia? Asia Hewlett.
Samantha Guerrero.
Jamila Hurtado.
Abigail Gutierrez.
Dylan Hiles.
Lisbeth Gutierrez.
Willie James.
Monica Gutierrez.
Marco Jasso.
Zachary Gutierrez.
Caitlin Jeffries.
Jose Guzman.
Elijah Jimenez.
Xavier Haley.
Richard Johnson.
Morgan Hatton.
Nathan Jordan.
Misty Hedrick.
Jesus Juarez.
Michael Hernandez Grog.
Amelia Klein.
George Hernandez Lua.
Roberto Manzo Galarraza.
Jose Hernandez Paz.
Andres Manzo.
Joseph Little.
Jonathan Martin Padilla.
Haley Long.
Danny Martinez Garcia.
Kimberly Lopez Moreno.
Liseth Martinez Segundo.
Adrian Lopez.
Alexander Martinez.
Aaliyah Lopez.
Ariel Martinez.
Daniel Lopez.
Gael Martinez.
Esmeralda Lopez.
Jesse Mason.
Pablo Lopez.
Gina Mayo.
Orlando Lua.
Ian McGill.
Isis Luna.
Logan McNew.
Jose Luna.
Vanessa Medina Aguilera.
Marie Madrigal.
Omar Medina.
George Magdaleno.
Mallory Mendonça.
Jensen Manus.
Alicia Mustin.
Rafael Manlove.
Daniela Navarro.
Giovanni Mendoza.
Elena Nelson.
Celeste Meraz.
Ana Neri Sanchez.
Mary Lynn Mercado.
Uziel Nieves Martinez.
Manuel Mesa.
Lisette Nogueda.
Leilani Missouri.
Donovan Nunez.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Janine Ocampo.
Brandon Montano Valdez.
Aaron Ochoa Macias.
Gabriel Montano.
David Ochoa.
Dakota Mora.
Juan Oliveres.
Leslie Moreno Lepez.
Celeste Ontiveros.
Mariah Moreno.
Chantel Ontiveros.
Imani Morgan.
Fabiola Ontiveros.
Jared Mullen.
Juan Ordaz Herrera.
Delilah Murillo.
Branson Price.
Blaze Nunley.
Blaze Provencio.
Emily O'Reilly.
Natalie Quevedo.
David Orocio Sanchez.
Melody Quijano.
Nancy Orozco.
Margaret Quinones.
Mariali Padilla.
Elizabeth Ramirez Rodriguez.
Pedro Padilla.
Brenda Ramirez Servin.
George Padilla Granados.
Guadalupe Ramirez.
Adrian Padron.
Micaela Ramirez.
Gwendolyn Peck.
Nicholas Ramirez.
Brianna Pennington.
Xavier Ramirez.
Zachariah Perrin.
Evelyn Ramos Guillen.
Ronald Pierce.
Crystal Ramos Linares.
Gannon Pinero.
Haley Renteria.
Jaden Pinero.
Julian Renteria.
Alexis Platt. Plata.
Jada Salazar.
Christopher Portillo.
Keegan Saltzman,
George Reyes,
Rocio Sanchez Castaneda,
Candelario Rios,
Jose Sanchez,
Matthew Rios,
Joshua Sanchez,
Rafael Rivera,
Sandra Sanchez,
Rosa Rodriguez Camacho,
Shalom Sanchez,
Jasmine Rodriguez,
Brianna Santos,
Joshua Rodriguez,
Naylin Nicole Santos,
Madeline Rodriguez,
Angelique Cedillo,
Marissa Rodriguez,
Fabian Segura Pena,
Geraldine Rodriguez Castillo,
Levi Serpa,
Chelsea Roman Joaquin,
Antonio Silva Villa,
Adrian Rosas,
Stephen Toast,
Yahir Reese Bernaldino,
Brianna Trujillo,
Sebastian Reese,
Gabriel Trujillo,
Joseph Russo,
Emily Turner,
Kendall Silva,
Giselle Valle,
Amaya Smith,
Francis Vasquez,
Aiden Soto,
Alexa Verduzco Quirate,
Montserrat Soto,
Miguel Villarreal Mesa,
JJ Souza,
Cheyenne Vinson,
Hunter Stafford,
Gabriel Wallace,
Dylan Stevens,
Brasia Wellington,
Gabriel Sun,
Cherise White,
Yesenia Tapia Gomez,
Michaela White,
Enrique Terriquez Montano,
Johanna Valdez,
Jeremy Terrones,
Donovan Wood,
Keith Thomas,
Trent Whitfield,
Chris Torres,
Ernesto Yanez,
Kaylee Torres,
Juan Zamaripa Romo,
Salvador Torres,
Alejandro Zamora,
Javier Muniz,
George Zamora.
Members of the choir, can you please, Mark, would you like to join the choir? I would like to invite all of our graduates and our guests to join us in the singing of the alma mater tonight. If you don't know it, it is in your program. Graduates, if you'd like to stand and sing along, I would welcome you to, because at the conclusion, we're going to march out. So stand up. Graduates, you may now shift your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the 128th graduating class of Tulare Union High School, the class of 2021. Thank you for celebrating with us tonight. Graduates, remember to pick up your diplomas on the way out, and guests, you can meet them outside the stadium. Congratulations, class of 2021.